Hey everybody, welcome back to Model Car Madness. I got a couple updates here on what I've been working on, and I did make some progress. I got a car finished, I got another project started. So let's turn the camera around and I'll show you what's going on. First thing I finished, the Berretta Pro Stock. It's not 100% happy with. Actually, I'm never 100% happy with anything I build. I don't know why. I guess because I'm my own worst critic and I know where the mistakes are that most people probably don't see. I mean, overall, I like it though. Like I said, there's always a couple things could be different. I'd like it to be a little bit lower in the front, which I thought when I was doing it that it was pretty low. And you can see the engine. Put the photo etched Zeus buttons on the hood. I did my normal parachute release cable and the shroud lines. And you can see the bottom side. It's just basically the Warren Johnson Olds chassis with, I had to modify the roll cage a lot. Used aftermarket slicks on the back here. It's the Future Attraction tires again. I really like them. I'm afraid I'm going to run out though. And the engine I did change because this had an Oldsmobile engine in it, or Olds valve covers. So I used parts from the Revell Pro Sportsman kit for the engine. The rear spoiler here that was for the Olds, from the kit for the Olds Pro Stock. It fit this Berretta just like it was made for it. I had no modification at all to make body contours match. It really matched up nice. And the paint's all Tamiya. It's I forget the name of the blue now. The Tamiya black. The yellow is all decal. Let's see what that blue is. Yeah, how could I have forgot that? The blue is mica blue, TS50. Urethane clear, 2K. So anyway, that's that. And then back to the table. Still working on the Anglia, which I did change a few things on the body here now. Tripod's a little weak here. I added a little bit more material here on the bottom of the rocker panel. I was hoping to get paint today, but I think I'm gonna smooth that a little bit more, put some putty in it. I was gonna just keep it that it looked like an added piece, but now I'm thinking I'll maybe blend it to look like the body. And I did the same thing on the front end. I added, hard to see now that I got the flat black on, but I did add a little curved piece around the bottom of the fender so that would match. Okay, put this on. It's on with pins. Yeah, see, now they actually match down on the pin. I have a hard time seeing this little stuff without glasses on. I noticed I'm a little shaky this morning. Had food poisoning and I'm just getting over it. But anyway, that kind of just brings the body down a little bit lower to kind of match up with the spoiler on the front, because the way it looked, the spoiler hung down low and the rest of the body, had like a gap in the rest of the body. I kind of decided it's gonna be a red with a couple orange stripes that are gonna follow this body line. I found some pictures on the internet of a real car that was painted like a gray, silverish gray with blue and pink stripes, I believe. But I'm going to, kind of steal that stripe idea. I'm going to make 2 orange stripes and paint the rest of the car red. So that's the Anglia. Then we have Ronnie Sock's Pro Mod Comet. There's a resin body that I'm kind of changing a few things. This is the roll cage I built. I still got to do the funny car part of the inside cage and make a steering column support. You can see on the front I added some little tabs. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut the front end off of this one and make it a lift off front end. I had to make a hood. I think I said in the last video that the other hood was so warped. But looking at the pictures of the real car, I noticed that the hood is not a full-length hood. It's actually, the body has this piece on it, and the body has a cow piece on where the hood just comes out of the center. So I added some styrene up here to match the windshield molding, and then the hood will actually sit in there like that. And we'll have to scoot probably back here. And I'll have to make a wing for the back. I did had to cut a lot out of the inside. This body was pretty thick, so I did some grinding to make the chassis fit a little bit nicer, the wheel tubs. And I got my little tabs in there for the hood to sit on. The body's rough, but there was really no other options to do this car. And I've been looking for that for a long time when I did find it, so I'm gonna make something out of it. I'm gonna do the original car, the original version of the way this car ran first. I found pictures of all different paint schemes, where there was a blue and white fade, one where it was mostly white. I'm gonna do like the traditional Sox and Martin, red, white, and blue, which is how the first car was. The chassis, it's kind of warped, and I'll straighten that out. But it really not going to take much modification, I don't think, other than the cage, because this and some trimming to get it to sit up in the body right. But the wheelbase actually matches perfect, so that's one good thing I won't have to mess with, which I normally do. I normally have to shorten the chassis and move the strut mounts and all, but this one won't take any of that. And then the engine is out of the jukebox Ford, so it's going to be a Boss 429 style with the Lenco. And I had the headers from the jukebox Ford, but I'm noticing all the pictures I'm seeing, it had zoomy headers, so I'm gonna come up with a set of zoomies. That's pretty much it for right now. Except since the Berretta is finished, kind of thinking about what's going to be next. I used to only work on 2 at a time, but lately I've been kind of keeping 3 going. And once I get paint on this Anglia body, it's not too far from being finished. I am going to use colored windows, I think. I'm not sure if I have any red material, but I know I have orange, and I think I have yellow. So I'm going to put tinted windows in that. But after that, once the paint's done and the windows are in, it's going to be finished. So it's probably not going to be another 2 weeks before that's finished, and then I'll need another project for sure. So I'm thinking in my head what I want to do next, and not sure. I got a lot of ideas, but I'm maybe leaning toward a GTO, the newer style GTO, built as like a new style fast bracket car. But I may change my mind, I don't know. Well, check back with me and you'll get to see when I get to see what I'm going to do. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. And I notice I'm not getting a lot of people finding this channel, and hopefully as I get more videos out, it'll come up. I don't publicize it, like I don't share it on Facebook or anything. I'm just kind of hoping people maybe find it on their own when they're searching for model car stuff. So anyway, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, and leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next update. Thanks for watching.